Now, India is home to more than 60,000 African students. These students come from all over Africa. They come to India for higher education, which is not up to mark in their respective countries. Our correspondent Nagin Singh met up with a group of African students in Delhi who are making an attempt to assimilate into the Indian way of life. Have a look at this story.
Radhe Radhe, mera naam Emmanuel.
I am Tatenda Chinamo.
My name is Gary Baveldas. My name is Iseku Dembele.
My name is Wisdom Tungwa.
Ruth lives with her sister Jezzy on the outskirts of Delhi, in a suburb called Greater Noida. It's been a year now, a year of shedding misconceptions. As she was preparing to travel to India for the first time, the news wasn't encouraging. There were reports of an attack on 5 African nationals in Greater Noida. Ruth was worried. But 12 months on, she says her fears were unfounded.
I came to India last year, August 4th, and my experience in India has been very good. I like it. I love everything about it. Let's say racism, it's reciprocal. It's not just in India. For example, I'll take the Englishmen versus the Frenchmen. They are racist to each other. I'll take the Englishmen again versus the Russians. They are racist to each other. So racism, it's all over the world and it's reciprocal. That's how racism works.
Stereotypes often color the image of the host country. So has been the case with African immigrants to India. To stitch a new narrative, the student community from Africa has started a new initiative. When they're not attending classes, they're mending bridges, trying to understand Indian customs and day-to-day affairs.
I think it's all about understanding each other. Like, we need to know more about the Indian culture and how to protect it, and also they can learn more about our culture also. So I don't think it's a problem, but it's just that we don't have enough time where we can showcase what we have.
What they've not been able to address is how they are perceived in India. Stereotypes color the story here too. From drug peddlers to cannibals, Africans have been struggling with many tags. With no platform for a dialogue between Indian and African citizens, these myths and misunderstandings prevail.
This is the way she's wearing. But someone here in India, just when she passes, we say, she like something that's sexy worker or this one. Maybe, according to Indian culture, they are not wearing something like this. But this is not, in our culture, this is nothing, just to be comfortable. But they will thinking she's doing something bad. See the bad people, you will see the good people. It's the same. I know in India there is the criminal here in India. Yeah, no doubt. And then when you go to Africa, it's the same. But you cannot judge everybody at the same time.
Now, belated efforts have begun to integrate Africans into the local culture. But perceptions cannot be changed overnight. The students say they're committed to an image makeover.
Most of the times when you hear about Africans living in India, it is about the scuffle between the Indians and the Africans. But when you really reach to them, talk to them, communicate and be with them, then only you realize they live as normal as we do. With video journalist Kapil, Nagin Singh for WION, World is One.
Shall we